Well folks, we are scanning the Jetta here, and we already have one code that has been scanned. It's in the engine code, and so we'll see how this goes. Welcome to another episode of J&B Tuning. I hope you guys had a great Christmas season with your family. I had such a wonderful time. We just had a small little gathering and just to relax and unwind and exchange gifts, that's for sure. And one gift that I got was the one I'm wearing right now. Pretty cool little gadget that I have here with the lights that I'll be able to use when I'm actually working on cars. So, and also when I'm taking the dog out for a walk there. And so yeah, no, that'd be great to actually do some more work here in the garage, and I would like to have you guys tag along in the process. And we do have a few items here that we're going to be work on. We are replacing the spark plugs, doing the oil change, and as well as the fuel filter in the process, because we did just receive or got an error code, and it's one of those fuel system restrictions of the fuel for some reason. Folks, we got 4 faults that we're going to be looking at here, guys. Let's see what exactly this faults are. You got one engine fault we have here, and see what our fault is. Fuel pressure regulator, this is the one that I've been mentioning, guys. Basically here we're getting a P229500. And this could be in relation to our fuel system here, and hopefully we can let's see exactly what the troubleshooting tips. Fuel pressure regulator. So hopefully by replacing our fuel filter here, we do eliminate the issue here, or get rid of the issue altogether. It coincides with the actual service manual or interval. We are due for fuel filter, so we'll try to replace the fuel filter and see if that helps. At the same time, we'll also replace the spark plugs, because it's about time to do so. Well, here are the possible costs of our error code here. So basically here, guys, we might have a faulty fuel pressure regulator, as well as our fuel pump. Basically here would probably might be contributing to the process as well. There's a faulty wires and connectors that associated with the fuel system, and the clogged fuel filter. I'm hoping that that's the case by me just basically replacing the fuel filter, which is about time to do so. Hopefully that will definitely help in the process. So yeah, including of course if you have the fuel tank is empty, your fuel relay is not working. Anyways, we'll give it a check here, guys. It's about time to get this car serviced anyways. It's at around the 130 kilometer mark. The remainder of our error codes are related to the radio there. So as you guys know, I have replaced the radio not too long ago. And so there are still some errors that I'm facing at this point in regards to the Navi, the radio, and the telephone portion of it. So I'll be looking into that at some point in time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's our parts that I will be installing for the Jetta here. We got a new NGK spark plugs to upgrade our spark plugs a little bit there. We got a new air filter for the air intake, and also for our cabin filter there, because it's long overdue. And we do have our filter for our oil and our fuel filter as well in the process here. The other fuel filter that I have here is for the Suna Sunfire, so that's not going to be installed on in this video, but the rest of this are going to be installed, including the you know, I might as well ordered a few of this crush washers here. Anyways, that's what we're going to be working on, guys, and stay tuned. Time to put the oil now, and I got the funnel in here, so alright folks, so we have our 5 liters in now. It takes I'm sure it takes a bit more than 5 liters here, but we will start the car up pretty soon. Let it warm up a little bit so we can check the oil level. I did notice that my G12 antifreeze is about below the minimum level, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more on my fluid here as well while we're at it. I just have to top it up and make that level go right in the middle between the minimum and the maximum there. You don't really want to go too high or above that, because that's not the recommended level. As long as you get that level to the in between the line there, that should be good, which is just really perfect that I have this mixture already all set up. So yeah, we're good for that, and at least now we got the proper level. One thing I did notice in the process is that our oil cap here, there's a bit of milky moisture that was there when I pulled it out, so it's strange. It looks like there's some moisture in there. Hopefully it's just that the fact that it's winter out there, we're getting a lot of moisture in the process. I was getting a milky substance on the top here. I did check the oil. The oil seems okay. I didn't see any milky or watery substance in there, so I hope that's okay. We'll definitely monitor it as we go, and we'll go from there. Well, now it's time to get our spark plug going, guys. I'm trying to see if I can actually loosen up the actual intake pipe here, and see if I can push it out a little bit to give us some room. Alright guys, time to remove the spark plugs that we have in there. All 4 spark plugs, guys, are all off now, as you can see. Time to put our coil packs in. What I'm going to do here, guys, is that just wipe it up a little bit here. I'll put a silicone, you know, a little bit of silicone on this, so that way it never sees again. Well, it's time to start the car up, and so that way we can check to see if our spark plugs are done properly, and at the same time our oil, we have to check the level as well in the process. So I'm going to open the garage door here, and then we can get the car started. Well, time to get this filter in. It's about time to get it replaced. So yeah. Well guys, time for our fuel filter to be installed. Alright, time to prime the new filter in. Just have to turn on and off the power. How cold it is out here, guys. Whew. I have to open the door here and now try and see if we can get the car out, lower it down, and we should be all good from here. Well guys, we're gonna try and clear the codes and see if they do come back after the fact. Came back from we just test drove the car, and now we're trying to scan, and this time the engine air code didn't show up, so it looks like our fuel filter has pretty much done it, and we're already on the transmission number 2 testing. Engine wise, we don't have any problems, so yeah, we're really happy with the result here, guys. It looks like the errors that I'll be getting here would be in relation to the radio or the head unit here. So yeah, pretty happy with the result, guys.